now that I've run a zero gauge positive and negative to the side of the camper, I'm going to try hook up the AC unit again and see how it reacts when I put on full power. It should work just fine. So today's a kind of a cool day. It's going to be in the 80s, so I've decided to designate today as old AC removal, new AC install, because I don't want to have any downtime with my AC. Maybe 2 hours today I'm hoping for, if everything goes as planned. I going from the inverter to the camper, and I turned off these breakers.
There you go.
But
then
still,
that should be
it's
fine.
better.
You could even do one at a time, like yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, so go for it.
If you turned it off, once you tested the power, now kind of bend it like this.
We'll do it in a different area. So.
Sure, yeah. Because there is the middle one's gonna be your neutral, and just clip it. There you go.
Boom.
Nice.
Hopefully the new AC works, because we just went to the point
we
of
can
no
we
return.
can we can fix that.
And it's half the weight. It's like, or even less than half. It weighs like 45 pounds. other than air. So the AC's been running for about 20 minutes now. The inside temperature right now of the camper is 75 degrees. So I installed the wooden trim ring and I made a rookie mistake. The wood's too thin, so when I tightened up the screws here, it sucks it up to the roof, but the trim ring is not thick enough. So I went with a 1/4 inch. I may need to pick up some 1/2 inch plywood tomorrow at the hardware store. So I'm thinking this might be the final version of this square, or this rectangle wooden piece that I made to take up the gap, because it has to cover up these 2 metal pieces, which is the mount. Originally I used 1/4 inch and it wasn't thick enough, so I sandwiched another 1/4 inch. I used wood glue. The inside's not looking very pretty, but that's not what you see. You see the outside. I sanded it, I put some wood filler in and painted it again, and then that piece is going to go right on here, like something like that. So that's going to take up the space. There we go. That's how you install the OutEquip Pro. So it's been a month since we installed the AC from OutEquip Pro, and some of the things I found, 3 things that I'm blown away by. Number 1, the customer service from the company OutEquip Pro was off the charts. I emailed them about 3 different occasions with some basic questions. They got back to me right away. Even one time it was on a Sunday. The second thing I'm amazed by is how little power it uses. And thirdly, how quiet the unit is. With a regular rooftop AC, you couldn't even be on the cell phone, you couldn't watch a video. This thing makes a little bit of a noise, but you can pretty much do everything that you normally do without the AC running. You can barely hear it. One other thing I forgot to mention, which was probably the most important. I love being in a freezing cold ice box while Tammy works in the office, and I park my camper next to the office and I make that my office. The reason we do that is because I love being in a cold room. So when Tammy comes in to make me lunch, or at the end of the day she comes in, oh my God, it's freezing in here. So instead of turning the AC off, all we do is we change the setting on the temperature and the thermostat adjusts accordingly, and it'll make it a little bit warmer while still running the AC, not just turning it off instantly. It might be 90 degrees outside and about 70 inside, and if you turn off the AC within a couple of minutes, it gets super warm. But if you just change the setting to something that both of you are comfortable with, the motor of the AC unit just slows down versus just switching off and then starting up again. We have so many guests that come here. We have friends that come here. They got 50 amp RVs, big fifth wheels, sometimes 2 or 3 ACs. And then when we are out of 50 amp spots, they have to go into a 30 amp spot. they can only run one of their ACs. But you could basically put 3 of those on your big fifth wheel or RV, and it's going to use the same energy as one rooftop regular AC. So you could totally park your big fifth wheel with 3 ACs like this one in a 30 amp spot, and it should just run fine.